Yeah, I'm happy right now. This is taking a very, very long time to do this stuff. But I have added lighting. I believe haven't shown that off yet. I think last time I showed this thing off, did I show off lighting? I don't remember. Well, no matter. If I didn't show off lighting before, here's lighting. Yep. The dungeon has lighting around it. It also sort of gets blocked by stuff. As you can see, sort of like around here. I really have no clue if I told you guys about that. That took a couple of hours to figure out. As you can see, I've added graphics. I've also increased the screen size. The graphics took me like the actual graphics themselves, that is, took me like a few minutes to make. I didn't really try too hard on that. I kind of just wanted to get a proof of concept out for this. But it doesn't look too bad, I guess. Seen worse. But yeah, I've also increased the screen size. It's 1024 by 650, I believe. Give me feedback on that screen size, because I want to see how many people would need that smaller, because before I go and because I want to know that stuff before I finalize the screen size. And if nobody replies to that, well, the screen size is staying as is, and hope you have a large enough screen for it. I'm pretty sure most people nowadays have a large enough screen. Now to go and show off some stuff. I know for a fact there's a few things I have not shown off. Well, one thing really. But I kind of want to show off the graphics for this other stuff. No, it's not here. Actually, I like the new font size. It looks nicer. It's easier to look at. Oh yeah, and you can also see by this how off the alignment was for everything. Because as you can see, all the stuff was like aligned that way. You know, all the line, with the text as the graphics, everything had to be manually aligned, so I had to do offsets and crap like that. No more. I still have the offsets there should I need them, but I don't. I also still have a lot of the old legacy code for the ASCII. I might make it a separate mode that you can use. You know, kind of like what's that game called? Kind of like how Dwarf Fortress allows you to use either the default or the graphics packs, though. This I may or may not allow graphics packs. Depends on if I can figure out how to do the scaling right. Might do scaling either. I'll do scaling either based off of now I'll make the either the tile scale or the amount of tiles on the grid scale. And I might make a tweak, and your character will be centered in like the center of the screen, and as you move, the map actually will move instead of you. Well, you'll be moving, but it'll be more like a camera of sorts moving. Ah, yeah, here's the fungus. Huh. Mushrooms can overlap with the stair. I'm gonna have to fix that. Sorry, I didn't notice that earlier. I also have to make an infected stair. It might not end. It's probably not gonna end up being a fungus, but yeah, that's what it is right now. I know they're really crappy textures, but you'll live. Now this darkness over here, I couldn't do it the way I did it with the ASCII characters, because I couldn't just use some darkening command. Because when I tried using the equivalent, basically it would lose the transparency of the mushrooms, so it would actually be a mushroom with a black background, and that wasn't good. Not at all. So yeah, I had to fix that. Man, I'm gonna have to look at the spread size for the mushrooms, because either I've fixed the code for their spreading and it works a little too well, which is very possible because I was originally having it to where they'd spread out from a central point from it would increase the spread size from the mushrooms themselves, like right here as in here where my little crappy looking wizard dude is. But it never really worked. I think I must have fixed that at some point. Probably was something I did while working on the vision. Yeah. Now let's see if I can find that other thing I wanted to show you guys. Dragon Noodle. Why I'm saying Dragon Noodle, he's the only one that's ever responded to one of these videos. So yeah. On here, yeah, this is my debug mode. We'll take it out at the end of the development, of course. We'll probably be in beta builds. Yeah. So you can mess around with that. It's the space key. First click will activate no clip, as you can see down here. And the second one will just do a map, basically a crappy map, but that's not its purpose. Its purpose is to show what rooms are what. It was for back when I was doing the first map generation. Okay, for a second now. Sorry, I'm being dumb right now. I also am gonna have to make it to where the corners cap off. Though I sort of like the rounded look. Found some feedback from a family member really, saying that they want the corners capped off because people might get confused and think you might be able to go diagonal through them, but I really don't see how you could think that. Well, technically you could. I'm probably gonna eventually experience a case where you can. Let me check in here. Because I know it doesn't actually count diagonal as a point of what's it called? As part of the room, really. So there will always be another way. But yeah. More fungus. Yeah, fungus spreads far now. I love it. It's funny, normally I can't get fungus ever spawn when I want to test it out. And now I just can't get the other thing to spawn. I'm not telling you what it is because it kind of ruined some of the fun of it, I guess. It's nothing too special, I guess. Come on. Maybe I should just set this up in an area in a generator map that had both the fungus and stuff. And this would be like a 5-second long video. Ah, there they are. Yep, here's a big reveal. Chasms. Basically, the holes in the ground. Now you're probably wondering what happens if you fall in one or go into one. Can you? Well, let's find out. Yes, you can. You've killed Test Guy. You horrible, horrible person. Well, back to development.